Hey guys, it's Taylor here, and I just wanted to give you another little tidbit that I wasn't able to fit into my latest Beyond the Legend video about the neighborhoods in West Palm Beach. This is just a little tidbit about the stories in Kingdom of Florida. In the first book, The Golden Alligator, I talk about how the main characters of the book are these kids who live in a neighborhood in West Palm Beach, and the area where I envision them living is just south of Belvedere Road in West Palm. And I wanted to take you kind of illustrate the route that they go on to get to the old abandoned house, spoiler alert, in the first book, where some exciting things happen. So I'm going to illustrate that for you on the map on the next part of this video.
A gentle breeze filled his hair as Oliver caught up with his friends, passing large banyan and mango trees, and they made their way to the first stop sign. Rolling through the intersection, the posse veered right and approached a busier street. They wheeled past a woman pushing a baby carriage, a group of boys and men playing soccer outside a church, and then made another sharp turn. As it was late morning, traffic was light, and the children looked all ways before crossing the next wide intersection without waiting for a signal. The sun was starting to warm up the asphalt, and they were relieved when they returned to a quiet street on the other side, with massive oak branches spreading overhead. This is Azalea Drive. The three friends struggled to scale the slope, inching their way past stucco-covered mansions, coconut palms, and red brick roundabouts. Ellie's eyes widened as she neared the base of the hill. Ahead of her, the road intersected with a set of train tracks. With desperation, Ellie swerved to the right, sending her tiny body and her brand-new bicycle sailing over a curb and into a patch of 2-foot-tall weeds in a nearby lot. He looked at the house again. There was a set of chipped brass numbers above the door, painted the same color as the outside wall of the house. Sure enough, he had heard correctly this time. 505, said Oliver. 505 Azalea Drive. Ellie's narrow escape from collision with a freight train had flipped her off her bike and right into the front yard of the house they were searching for.
One thing I was really intentional about as I was writing the Kingdom of Florida series was making sure I could keep as many details about the area as accurate as possible, so that when you read the book you feel really immersed and everything feels really familiar if you're familiar with the area, and it feels very real regardless of whether you've been here or not. It feels like a real place. One of the little details that I'm most proud of, and that probably not many people will notice, is that the address of the house where the kids go to in the story, the actual address doesn't exist, but I made sure that the number of the address corresponded to the actual place that they would be in proximity to the train tracks that they encounter in the story. So the house is 505 Azalea Drive. Azalea Drive is a street I grew up on. So it's not actually in that neighborhood, but 505, the address, would be the address of that house if that street were actually in that neighborhood, and the 500 block are those houses that's kind of right along the train tracks in Flamingo Park. So that was a little fun thing, little Easter egg. Hopefully someone caught that. I'm really proud of that one. And yeah, tell me what other little tidbits and Easter eggs you find in the story. There's a lot of them sprinkled throughout all of the book series, but I would love to hear what your favorites are. All right, thanks for watching. Tune in next time for more.